Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Friday night live show. In tonight's show, I'm going to talk about why I mainly decided to start doing three YouTube channels and talk about many other things as well. While you're watching live, make sure you're liking, sharing, and subscribing to this YouTube channel as we are one subscriber away from 1,100. Please subscribe to my football channel. Link is in the comments section. And please subscribe as well to my MrJoshiej F1 channel. I started an F1 channel earlier on this week and it's doing really well already. It's got 14 subscribers and I only started that 3 days ago. Absolutely unbelievable. But big up to every single one of you who's live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. So basically, the reason why I decided, right, was to start three YouTube channels. Obviously, this is my main channel, so I talk about Manchester United a lot and also give my thoughts and opinions on a few different topics as well. And I do my football shirt reviews on here. And over on my MrJoshiej football channel, I literally talk about loads of different football teams. And that's a non Manchester United channel. Like, if you want Manchester United content, make sure you're following this channel. But my football channel is a channel where I talk about loads of different teams. Here we go. We got someone in the building. It's the Goat Saves Football. Big up MrJoshiej in the chat. Big up to you, the Goat Saves Football. How are you doing, mate? Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. I'm 2k views away from 50k total views on my podcast channel, but get in. And also, you started an F1 channel yourself, haven't you? Like, I started one this week, and now you started one as well. So, both of us in the same week has started an F1 channel. How crazy is that? But the reason why I decided to start an F1 channel, because obviously up until now, I've been doing F1 videos on this channel. But the reason why I decided to start an F1 channel at the end of the day, right, was because, I thought that it'd be a good idea because I was struggling to find the time when to upload football content like Manchester United content and F1 content at the same time on this channel. Like on this channel, Manchester United content has to take top priority because that's the most popular thing on my channel, like my football shirt reviews as well. They do really well. So I had to prioritize Manchester United content, and that meant I wasn't always uploading F1 content on the same day. But now I created an F1 channel. It gives me more freedom now to do F1 videos and Manchester United videos on the same day because they are on separate channels now. So literally, I've been posting quite a bit of content on my F1 channel since I started it. I'm not going to say it's going to be a daily thing yet, but we'll see how it goes. It's certainly off to a good start, my F1 channel, so I'm very happy about that. And while you're watching live, make sure you're liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel, as I do plenty of content on my main channel. Manchester United videos, I review football shirts, and I talk about loads of different things, like real life topics sometimes. And over on my football channel, which you can find linked in the comments section, I literally, talk about loads of different football teams on my football channel. And I talk F1 on my F1 channel. Also got the Red Bull jacket arrived the other day, but I mean, I'm not a Red Bull fan myself, but I hope you enjoy that jacket, mate. I'm sure you'll be delighted about it. I don't know anything about F1. I just like the Red Bull drink, and I'm here to set the standards of Red Bull racing. That's fair enough. But obviously, I'm a Ferrari fan. They're my favourite team. And I quite like McLaren. I quite like Williams as well. But Williams have been in my bad books recently because at the moment they're a team who just make up the numbers, where Williams used to win so many things all these years ago. But recently, they're just a team who make up the numbers at the end of the day. But, so the F1 channel, I'm delighted I started an F1 channel because at the end of the day, like I said, it gives me more freedom to do F1 content and I can free up a bit of space on this channel as well. So it gives me plenty of time to do my Manchester United content and any other content I produce on this channel. So that's the reason why, literally, I started an F1 channel. And obviously, this is my main channel. So I post daily on this channel. And I try my best to post as much content as I can on my football channel and on my F1 channel. I should technically be a Ferrari fan as I'm half Italian, but I support Red Bull. Also in Ferrari, there's no drink. So, I mean, yeah, and that's the crazy thing about it. The goat says football, clear lake out, isn't it? And there's no Ferrari drink, but obviously there's a Red Bull drink. But yeah, F1, I believe this season it's been really good because you've had different race winners than that, rather than just one driver dominating. Max Verstappen, like last season, he absolutely dominated, but this season we've seen a lot more competition in F1, so that's absolutely fantastic. But honestly, football is my favourite sport. But I do like F1 as well. So, but Man United content, that will always become top priority on this channel because it's my main channel and it's my most popular content on here is Manchester United videos. Of course, there's a bloody international break at the moment, so not very happy about that. But there are some good matches coming up in international football, so it's not all that bad, really, to be honest, because on Monday, France versus Belgium. I'm doing a live watch along for that on Monday in the Nations League on my football channel. So if you're interested in that, why not consider subscribing to my MrJoshiej football channel? Link to my football channel is in the live chat, and also my F1 channel as well. That's in the live chat. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. But you know, I like F1, but like I said, football is my favourite sport. And now and again, I watch a little bit of rugby as well. I'm not a huge rugby fan, but I do quite like rugby, especially Bath rugby. I support Bath rugby, so I hope they do well in rugby. But yeah, like I said, I'm not overly hooked on rugby, but I do like it still. Especially as I like watching the Six Nations as well. That's always fun, I think, watching the Six Nations. But, my football channel, that's doing very well. And so's my new F1 channel. And it's all down to you guys why these channels are doing well. Because without you guys, there's no way I'd carry on producing this content. But, you know, obviously ice hockey's quite good too. Yes, it is against day football. I agree. I quite like ice hockey. I quite like watching a bit of snooker as well. And that's always fun. Watching a bit of snooker on the TV. I mean, I don't sit and watch it like all afternoon or something like that, but I do like watching a bit of snooker. Seems I like watching darts as well, It's absolutely fantastic. Especially Luke Littler. I mean, he is sensational. I've got a team I support in Switzerland, HC Davos. Sorry if I said that wrong. But yeah, that's interesting. Obviously, I like my non-league team as well, Chippenham Town FC. I'm a big Chippenham Town fan. They play in the National League South. Same league as your team negotiates football, I think, because you're in the National League South, aren't you? And obviously, Plymouth Argyle, I like them as well. They're in the EFL Championship. Wayne Rooney's manager of Plymouth Argyle, and it's not quite going to plan at the moment, I don't think. The Green Army are yet Dulwich Hamlet. I mean, yeah, they play in the National League South, the same as Chippenham Town. So that's very interesting. But, football is my number one sport, honestly. I live and breathe for football. Well, when your football team does well, it's good to watch or watch matches as a neutral. But when your football team does absolutely rubbish, it's like, oh dear. And then it's a nightmare to watch, isn't it? At the end of the day, let's get the narrative right here. But big up to every single one of you who's like and locks in this evening. Much appreciated. I'm going again next month. Awesome. I hope you enjoy, mate. While you are watching live, make sure you're liking, sharing, and subscribing to this YouTube channel if you enjoy Manchester United's content, football shirt reviews, and many other content I do on this channel. But, I do quite a bit of content on here, and I post daily on this channel as well. Whether I do YouTube shorts, a normal upload, or just do a live stream, I'm always posting every day on my main channel. So, yeah, but the international break, I mean, it sucks there's no Premier League football this weekend, but it is what it is. Like I said, though, there are a couple good matches coming up in international football. Like last night, I did a live watch on to Argentina versus Chile in the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. That was a good game where Argentina beat Chile 3-0. Of course, they're 1-0 up most of the second half, and then near the end of the game, they scored two more goals. I asked my viewers today who's better, Claire Rice or Scott McTominay. I mean, I liked McTominay at Manchester United, and I like Declan Rice as well. I respect them both, but I think McTominay has scored a few more goals recently than what Declan Rice has. Declan Rice so far has not scored too many for Arsenal. McTominay is better in big games than Rice and won more trophies, true. Well, Arsenal aren't winning much, are they, with Mikel Arteta's manager? Let's get it out right here. That's absolutely it right. But what other sorts do I like? WWE as well. I like watching a bit of wrestling. That's fun. And I have a subscriber. Hello, sir. How are you? You played football bingo. It's a very good game for football knowledge. No, I haven't yet, but I might do at some point because Lee Gunner plays it on his channel while he's live streaming football bingo. Sounds quite fun. So, yeah, I might give it a go at some point. But big up to every single one of you who's live and locks in this Friday evening for this Friday night show. Much appreciated. While you are watching live, make sure you're liking, sharing, and subscribing to this YouTube channel as I post plenty of Manchester United content on here. And also, I post football shirt reviews as well. Rants Bants is using Chelsea for views, I think. No blues, no news. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. But most of these big YouTubers do it, don't they? They clickbait their titles, but you're never going to get that with me because I am authentic. I just put nice, simple thumbnails without any clickbaiting because you don't need to clickbait. People only clickbait, right, if they're desperate to grow their channels. But I rather do it the correct way, on all three of my channels, this channel, my football channel, and my F1 channel. I rather grow them my own authentic way in that. But Yorkshire Gunner, he's done a video on Lee Gunner, reacting to Lee Gunner. So I'm interested in what he has to say about Lee Gunner. And I think he's reacted to Rants and Bants as well. Again, I mean, this Yorkshire Gunner guy, his video edits are absolutely hilarious, honestly. He makes some funny video effects. Oh, they're brilliant, honestly. Must take a while to edit them videos, adding all them clips into his videos, Yorkshire Gunner, but fair play. If that's what he likes to do, then, you know, it's his channel. He can do whatever he pleases. But like I said on this channel, I'm never going to clickbait my titles because I don't want to. I just want to be authentic and grow my three channels in my own style at the end of the day. So, yeah, WWE wrestling, that can be quite good, even though obviously it's fake, but a lot of injuries could still happen where these wrestlers get injured and that. But like I said, rugby, not a massive rugby fan, but I don't mind watching it now and again. But I am a Bath rugby fan because obviously I, I was born in that area, Bath. That's why I support Bath rugby in the end of the day. Let's get an narrative right here. But should look at Swiss Mountain Wrestling. And that sounds interesting. The Goat Says Football, Swiss Mountain Wrestling. Wow. Might have to check that out. Big up, bro, Chelsea. Big up to you, Minerals FC. How are you doing this evening? Thank you for joining me this evening. While you are watching live, make sure you're liking, sharing, and subscribing to this YouTube channel, as I do plenty of football content on here. Manchester United videos, football shirt reviews, and I talk about loads of different things as well. And please subscribe to my MrJoshiej football channel. You can find both of them pinned, well, not pinned, they're both links in the live chat, the top of this live chat. My football channel and my F1 channel. My F1 channel I started 3 days ago, and my football channel I started in February 2023, last year. Oh, it's each summer, or some money instead of the ball. Oh, what's this link you've posted? The Goat Say Football. But yeah, big up to every single one of you who's live and logs in this evening. Much appreciated. While you are watching live, make sure you're liking. Oh, to the wrestling match. Thank you. I'll check that out at some point. 25 seconds of one. Oh, wow. That's interesting. But while you're watching live, make sure you're liking, sharing, and subscribing to this YouTube channel. And please subscribe to my football channel. Link is in the live chat, and my F1 channel link is in the live chat. But support has been absolutely insane recently on both channels. My main channel and football channel, and my F1 channel. Even though it's only created 3 days ago, that's doing remarkably well already. on 14 subscribers and very close to 20 already. That's unbelievable. But, you know, thanks to all you guys who put such nice comments in my videos. It means the world to me, honestly. But I like it going live because sometimes, I like to have a chat about football, maybe F1, or talk about some real life and stuff. So, yeah, like me in real life, I'm not really a fan of going out to parties and that. I've never been a massive party person, to be honest. And when I go to discos and that, I have to wear these headphones because the music it just gets too noisy for me. And sometimes I like my own personal space and that. And if I do go to disco and that, I just put in some noise cancelling headphones so I can enjoy listening to the music without it all the loud noise going in my ears and that. I can just enjoy dancing around and that on the dance floor with my headphones in, and it won't be too overwhelming. These headphones I got have been an absolute game changer for me. They really have. So I'm really happy about that. But, you know, me, I'm not really a hugging person, to be honest. I like cuddling some cuddly toys like teddy bears. Like this teddy bear I had for what, nearly 32 years now. Well, it will be 32 years next month on October the 19th because I had this teddy bear ever since I was born. Like I said, I'm not really a fan of hugging people, but I love to cuddle my teddy bear because it's nice and soft. And, I'm not really a fan of over crowded environments, like Glastonbury and that. Oh, no, no, no. Be too heathen for me. That's why I don't think I'll ever go to a music concert. Yes, I've been to Old Trafford and that, but the sound at Old Trafford isn't too bad in that because everyone's outside and that. But, watching football and that, I do like watching football, and that's one of my hobbies. I like traveling on buses. I like traveling on trains as well. Even though I'm a car driver, I still enjoy using the public transport as well. So that's absolutely fantastic. But, you know, obviously, it's getting much cooler at night now, much fresher in the evenings, which I like that because, I like the autumn evenings because honestly, I'm more of an autumn and winter person. I just love the colder conditions at the end of the day. But, you know, some people prefer the spring and summer, which that's fair enough. But I just prefer the autumn and winter because I love being cold. I enjoy being cold instead of feeling warm and uncomfortable. Just love the cold weather, especially cold, crisp mornings and that. I absolutely love it. But, yeah, I'll check out that video you sent me later. The goat say something that looks very interesting. But, you know, yeah, I've never been one really going to parties or any big events and that because I find it too noisy and too overwhelming. But when I go to disco, that them headphones have completely changed everything. I prefer winter as it's an excuse to go live more, as there's nothing to do. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely agree, mate. But yeah, I'm a big fan of winter. I just love the cold, crisp mornings, like the frosty mornings. That's what I enjoy most about winter, to be honest. But, you know, same as I'm not really a fan of feeling too hot. Some people love feeling hot, but I'm not. See, that's why I'm more of a cold weather. person. And, as I said, I'm not really one who likes to be hugged by like a human unless you're close family. Now, if you're close family, then I'll give you exemption. But any other time, it's like, nope, I don't want to be hugged at all. Just leave me alone and I'll shake your hand instead. But yeah, I've never been a big hugging person, to be honest. Like I said, as long as it's close family, that I don't have a problem then. But any other time, it's like, nah, I'm not a hugging person one bit, to be honest. So, but I like cuddling anything soft. That's my number one I like to do. But, you know, it's like with your loved ones and that, just cherish every day with them because, sadly today I lost my step nan and my sisters lost their nan. Obviously she was my sister's nan and she was my step nan, but at least she's not suffering anymore. That she's out of pain and that, and she's at rest. So yeah, just this is why I love spending time with family because you got to cherish being with your loved ones, haven't you, and that. So yeah, but football, I love football. I like F1. I lost a bit of passion for F1. I'm not going to lie, but how good it's been this season. It's made me absolutely fall back in love with the sports again. So yeah, and like I said, I like a bit of darts as well. That's always fun. But you know, this weekend I was meant to be going away to Bournemouth, but unfortunately, after it's been a bit of a traumatic week and that, we've decided to put it on hold because I was going to stay at my sister's house and that. So, but we're rescheduling that for later on this month. When everyone starts to feel a bit more happier and that, because I wouldn't want to go down to Bournemouth. If everyone was feeling sad in that. No way. So yeah, I look forward to going at a later date. But yeah, just m- make the most of being with your loved ones. Yeah, and when it comes to me talking about Manchester United, like tonight, I'm quite calm in that. But when I talk about Manchester, oh, good evening to you, Kai. How are you doing this evening? Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. I hope you're well. I hope your day's going good and that. Yeah, tonight I'm basically talking about why I started 3 YouTube channels and I've been talking about real life things as well. Why I'm not really a party person and that, and why I'm not really a fan of going to big events and that. Because, and seems like on buses and that, like school children and that being noisy. I'm not a fan of noises on buses and that. So I try and get on the bus before all the school kids come out because so many of these school kids just chat absolute rubbish on the bus and they're so bloody loud as well. They scream and shout. Some of these kids are even secondary school kids. It's like, really? Do you have to be so loud? Dear me. Ollie Behrman is driving for Haas next race. That's right. You're spot on, Kai. I heard that breaking news this morning. And obviously, F1 fan CSC 1905 is absolutely buzzing with that news because obviously he knows Ollie Behrman and that. And obviously, it's a taster as he's getting warmed up for next year. It's obviously next season, Ollie Behrman is going to have as a permanent driver. So I can't wait to see him on the grids next season. I really can't. Honestly, it's going to be epic because I am a huge Ollie Behrman fan at the end of the day. I love his striking in F2, but what's let Ollie Behrman down this year is he's had a poor car, honestly. So, yeah, I mean, but the Prima has been shocking because usually in F2, that is the best car, the Prima, but not this year. It is absolutely abysmal. I don't know whether there's been a few regulation changes in F2, but either way, it's really affecting the performance of that Prima car this year. So that's why Ollie Behrman's had a bit of a difficult season in F2. I mean, you can't blame him. You have to blame how bad the Prima car is. The Prima car team got it horribly wrong this year, which is not a good look, is it? Because Prima are meant to be a professional team and that. But going back, like when I do Manchester United videos and that, the reason why I get so angry and so brutal, and no, I don't do it for PR or clicks and views. I generally mean it when I like see the ball's rolled out and I get all angry and seething and that because that's what my football club does to me. You know, I've been supporting them for 25 years, and all we seem to do these days is just make up the numbers. It's like we got no standards whatsoever. It's like the standards have been down here on the floor at the football club. So that's why I get angry and seething at the football club when they let me down because I hate it when Manchester United are doing rubbish. You know, it really affects me. I saw some people thinking, "Oh, you shouldn't let it get you down because it's only a game of football at the end of the day." But Man United are my life, and it's like I hate to see them struggling and that. I want them to do well, but the reason why we're not doing well is because like poor decisions from the Glazers, Edward, Richard Arnold. I mean, we got Ineos who are trying to put things right. But, you know, the decision they got wrong so far, I think, is keeping this manager on. Keeping this manager on was an absolute joke and a disgrace, in my opinion. He should have gone, I reckon, at the end of the season. But I can see why Ineos gave him longer was because he won the FA Cup and that. But to me, I'd have just let him go. Let him go. Let him be happy and that instead of like putting him through more misery for the bald world and that. We should have just put him out in his misery. But yet we gave him a contract extension. Why? What are we doing here in the office? Seriously. It's like get out of here. Dear me, man. But big ups to every single one of you lying and locks in this evening. Much appreciated. The Happy Hour podcast. I'll be watching that a bit later. Early Doors Football TV, a West Ham fan, he goes on that channel. So, yeah, I'll be looking forward to that. That's good. I'll see Johnny Minerals is live as well tonight on his channel. Talk about Clown Lake, because obviously Johnny Minerals is a Chelsea fan, and Clown Lake absolutely ruined at Chelsea, haven't they? Let's get the narrative right here. I mean, dear me. But, you know, I'd just like to thank you all for the support. I've got such a great community who always look out for me, and I always look out for you guys as well. I love interacting with my chat when I'm live, whether you're a loyal viewer or someone new. I always communicate with my chat. If anything rude or anything, I just immediately remove it without reading it out. But all your real ones and that, I will always read out your comments because you are part of the MrJoshiej army. The MrJoshiej army is growing in full force, honestly, and I'm loving every second of it. Let's keep on landing the minerals like I will for Man United, because not many fans are landing the minerals. in our fan base, which I get very annoyed at the Manchester United fan base. Seems like Arsenal fans, they're very annoying, but Lee Gunner is like one of the Arsenal fans who just says it how it is, honestly. That's what I like about Lee Gunner. He's not afraid to say it how it is. I spent a few you thinking, oh, why did you call him out on that YouTube Shorts video? I mean, like I said, it's no personal attack or anything. At the end of the day, it's just me giving my own opinion, giving my own reaction to the thumbnails and that. But he did say recently the reason why he's been doing it to his thumbnails, it's because he's been clickbaiting his titles to get back at other content creators. You say, oh, Arsenal was scary and that Arsenal, scary, dangerous, scintillating champions and that. So I see why Lee Gunner does it. But would I do it? No, probably not. But do I have a problem with Lee Gunner doing it? No, because at the end of the day, it's his choice, isn't it? So, and I absolutely love listening to Lee Gunner's rants. They are hilarious, honestly, especially when Arsenal are doing rubbish. Lee Gunner can have a right rant. And like me, Manchester United, when I'm sleeping and that, my goodness me, I don't hold back. I mean, I wish more Manchester United fans had the balls and the determination to just say it how it is, like what I do. But I couldn't care less what I say because at the end of the day, I'm giving my own opinion. And if you like it, great. If not, then cry. I don't care because I'm not changing anytime soon. I've been supporting my football club for 25 years. Why should I have to accept mediocrity? Because I won't, okay? Oh, get out. Hair my own. Horrible. But big ups to every single one of you who's like locked in this evening. Much appreciated. Like tonight, we've done a mixture explaining why I've done 3 YouTube channels. I talk about my favourite sports and, you know, I've been talking about real life and stuff as well. So, yeah, it's been an enjoyable live tonight. And honestly, I'm a lot more chilled out than usual because I'm not talking about Manchester United. I'm just having a general conversation, you guys. This is why I love interacting with my chat. Like I say, real ones, the ones who are loyal to this channel, I absolutely love interacting with you. And any new viewers who come along to the channel, I welcome anyone. It doesn't matter which football team you support, which F1 team you support, you're all welcome on here. Unless you're a mutant, of course, then you can jog right on. Yeah? Let's get this one right. Absolutely get out of here. But all the real ones, you're welcome to the MrJoshiej army. Gosh. But, you know, yeah. But like I said, been talking about why I'm not really a hugging person, but I like cuddly toys, anything soft than that. That's why I like cuddling. Well, I'm not really a fan of being hugged by another human being, like I said, unless you're close family. If you're close family, then I allow a bit of leeway, but anyone else is like, no, keep back. That, or, I'll shake your hand or something. But if anyone tries to give me a hug, it creeps up behind me and that, straight away I would push back in that because I'm just not a hugging person at the end of the day. But yeah, this has been a very, very good live tonight because, like I said, it's been a mixture of other things, and sometimes it's good to do mixture of other things, isn't it? In the same show, yeah. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. I am wrapping this up now, people. Thank you all so much for watching, and do comment your thoughts down below. What you thought I discussed tonight. Me my story, like why I started 3 YouTube channels and why, I like these sports and talk about real life stuff as well. Let me know down below what you think of the show tonight and you can watch it afterwards. Thank you all so much for watching. Good night. Bye.